Okay guys, so we got a little bit of a two-stage idle. Can't really stop it. The only way to get this thing to stay running right now is to have a little bit of a high idle. So whatever. If I bring the idle down, it just dies. So I think that's low speed. The low speed isn't perfect, but honestly, at least it's running. The last time I tried to mess with this thing, it wouldn't even run. So give it a little bit richer on that low speed. It is so slippery back here. Like, oh my! This ice, this snow looks like it's just snow. Nah, it's pure ice. Too rich. Yeah, that's better. We richened up the low. We leaned out that low speed just a little bit. I thought it needed more fuel, but that made it shut off. So. This thing's a ripper. Let's go in the grass so I can actually walk a little bit, you know? Really. This thing just is picky, apparently. It's been very picky with me over the last few days. So we'll get it good, you know? The whole point of nitro is tune-up, stuff like that, you know? That mid-speed is fighting me. Hopefully we're good now. So when I got this OS, I haven't said this, but the mid-speed, high speed, and low speed were like way out from flush. They were way out, like probably a whole turn out on each. So this carb didn't come, this OS 11K didn't come tuned at all. So, and this is my first 3-needle carb. Sorry for all the zip ties and little wires going on. They usually start wires, stop working, and that zip tie was to hold that bag, and I forgot to cut it off. But I'm just trying to get this thing to run good. It just, every time, it just does this. Okay guys, we're back. We just spent the last 10 minutes just getting it tuned up. I was sick of this. I did exactly what Jay said. Start with my low, transfer to my mid, then deal with my high. My high was dead set. My low was pretty good. So I just did the mid. It was honestly, it was a little too lean on the mid, which I thought that was the low speed doing that. So I'm just learning, right guys? This 3-needled carb is it's new to me, right? Like, so everybody has learning experiences. So, but now look at her, she's ripping good, and she's not. It was like it was just running out of fuel. I was like, what the heck? It's good for a couple blips, and then it runs out. So I was like, you know what? That mid screw thinking, like if you're thinking of dirt bikes or stuff, it would, obviously it's not perfect, but if you think of dirt bikes and stuff, when it runs out of fuel, that's lean, right? And so, and if you change your mixture screw to richen it up, same kind of concept. And so I just kind of thought like I would if I was running my dirt bike. But so we'll get this perfect. It's, what's going on there? Why is that wheel locking up? Uh-oh. What's going on, guys? What is that? What's causing that? Is there a stick or something? Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna richen it just a little bit more on that mid speed, and we'll get this thing perfect. Okay, a little bit richer, and it was just a little piece of stick that was stopping that wheel. Okay guys, we're back. A little lean bog there, but richened up that high speed. We're getting this thing mint today. Frick, that was only half throttle. A little bit richer on the top end. When I actually laid into it for a while, it shows signs of lean. Okay guys, this fucking revo is fighting me today. Oh my. Turns out the low speed was just a bit too rich. I got a whole group of dogs with me. That's not good. Okay, my gaggle of dogs are gone, so now I can go play a little bit. Dude, this thing is really pissing me off today. Like, it's really pissing me off. Okay, guys, we are back after a lot of fighting. I just want to give a shout out to Andrew because I ended up having to put this video down and just call my buddy and ask for some help because I could not get this thing to run for the life of me. To be honest, the funny thing is it was a plug. It didn't like the plug. I also had to take my Rick Ritter pipe off of it, which that sucks, but what can you do, right? Just seems a little hair lean on the low end. There we go. It needs a little bit more power too. Oh, Ben. That's what RPM's for. Also, this is our 8th tank, so we can finally actually give it some throttle. That Ritter pipe definitely gives this thing more jam. I'm gonna have to put that Ritter pipe back on, I think. But we had to take all the variables out, right? Put a stock pipe and try that, right? Take all the variables away and just start fresh, right? New plug. That was the problem instantly. I know it was. The other plug only lit up halfway, so that pipe sounds like shit. I don't really like it. Alright, we're gonna grab this stuff because we need it. Put that in a pocket. And now we're going for a walk. RPM. Best part about it. Whoa, that ran over my toes. And I'm pretty sure it just dropped the LiPo as well. Stop that. Okay, one sec, guys. We're going to put that back in the zip tie and then we'll be good. I need to get some Velcro strapping for right there for the LiPo. Okay, guys. We just strapped the LiPo right to the side for now. We're not going far. We're just going for a little walk, so just try to give this video some context, right? Trying to get better at this whole filming thing. And that pipe doesn't sound too bad, but it's definitely not as good as the Ritter one. That Ritter pipe sounds sick. It wakes this car right up too. Nice little 360, that was sick. I think we honestly might take a shortcut, walk through this backyard. That just did a wheelie. Do you see that, guys? That's doing little wheelies. Do you see that? It's picking up the front tires. Oh my, guys. That's doing wheelies. I'm so excited for that rear center to get rid of the center diff. So shout out to RC Life 420. He's actually sending me the gear that I need to get rid of the center diff because I couldn't find it online anywhere. And he was like, oh, I put a center diff in my Slayer. So he had extra parts and he was like, you know what, I'll just send them. He's sending me some shirts, some Savage parts for Shannon, and awesome guy, bro. I was absolutely hyped. I was like, for free? Like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, gotta help out the RC life, you know, like keep it going, keep the hobby going. And So I'm more than grateful for that. I was, dude, if he lived by me, he'd be getting beers and a pizza. You know what I mean? It would be having a good ass dinner on me. Maybe a good old steak dinner or something. That's like just so nice. I didn't expect that, right? That was a good little jump. Whoop. Front flip. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much, bro. You got my Revo running. This is what I've wanted to do with it since I put this new motor in, was just actually drive it. Be easy on those because they like to flip the car apparently. I try to keep this thing off the pavement as much as I can because these are still like brand new truggy tires. I want to try something. I have an idea. It will do wheelies with that rear diff, with that center diff gone. Because as you guys see, it gets rear power and then it puts it to the front. So, because it wants to handle better. That's the whole point of the center diff, is better rear, better front wheel, like more power to the front, and that allows it to handle better somehow. News to me. Oh, what the heck? Uh-oh. Fuel tank out. I forgot to put the pin back in it. To tune the mid speed, you gotta touch that. You know what? The pin's right here. I'm gonna put it back in. No need to allow that to happen again. Come on, pin. Go down. There you go. This thing's so good on fuel, it's only done a quarter tank. I'm gonna be able to go for a little while. This video's already 7 minutes. Dude, this motor does so much better than the 3.3. Like, do you guys just see that wheelie off the snowbank? Like, that 3.3 never had that kind of power. Like, it would have never done that. Having that extra light motor in there too, oh, it does a lot. Ooh, that's a really good jump, but it goes into traffic. Front wheel drive bias, that's why I need that center diff. Stupid. So I need to get rid of that center diff more like. Any cars? Any cars now? That's cool. That guy's got like one of them Toys R Us little RC cars. He was like, nice car. I was like, bro, I have a couple of those little Toys R Us bullshit rigs I was given. If you want new parts for them, they're sitting in my front yard. Who cares about the Toys R Us ones? But that's the funny thing is that man right there, he's gonna get that RC car and go get way more cars to play with. Because once you have one, you can't just have one. You know what I mean? There's a reason I have like 6 cars already. There's a reason Jay has fucking 50 something of them. That's it. Jay's collection is astounding. I always been jealous of that. Oh, come on. I don't want to mess up that lipo. Wow, the Revo jumps really well. I've never jumped this car. That jumps really well. I rebuilt these shocks this year, and I always kind of wondered how I did. Dude, that jump's super awesome. No. I'm gonna hurt that lipo doing that. Enough of your nonsense, Harold. Enough jumping. we're gonna hurt that lipo doing that, and that's not the point. The point is just to go in, get this thing broken in. Once it's broken in, then I can decide to put more stuff in it and get everything, get upgraded servos, all that, right? But I think this guy's gonna be walking over to me, so